Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome back to another one of GameDame Reacts, where we have more insight to the Dead Space remake. I know that they released a few other trailers, but they did not reach over 100,000 views, but this one did, and I will review this one for you guys. And I do think this is one of the more important aspects anyways, because this is the lighting effects, because the lighting affects the mood every single time of the game. So without further ado, let's watch the official art deep dive part 4 refining lighting effects trailer for Dead Space Remake.
Hello, my name is Mike Yeomans, and I'm a lighting lead here at Motive. Today my teammates and I are going to talk a bit about the lighting on Dead Space Remake. First of all, we're going to talk about how we are recreating the fantastic lighting design of Dead Space 1. We'll follow up with our lighting process and advances in real-time lighting. And lastly, we'll show you how we create an immersive sense of atmosphere, which is an important visual pillar for us.
Perfect. I love that.
Dead Space had iconic design down to the last detail.
It did.
And the lighting
really
fixtures
did.
weren't left out of this equation. They just felt unique and that they fit into the design of the ship perfectly. We have reimagined the lighting design of the Ishimura and Valor, staying true to the originals while creating additional fixtures that fit into this established direction. The fixture design feels modern while the bulb technology feels grounded in the present day. We are creating the illusion of depth in our fixtures so you can see the inner workings of the bulb beyond the glass using emissive shaders with a parallax effect. The brightness of the fixture respects the intensities of their real-world counterparts, and our lighting system uses the surface area of our emissive surfaces to determine how bright the bulbs get. Our volumetric lighting creates realistic cones of light that are unique to each fixture design, so we get really interesting shards of light with a hint of color. Much like in the real world, we use Kelvin temperature to determine the hue of our lights, so once again they feel familiar to what you would expect in real life.
Perfect.
Area lights were previously reserved mostly for cinematics due to their increased performance cost. We are using them more extensively in Dead Space Remake, as they help to create convincing specular shapes, diffused lighting and shadows, and a more accurate volumetric shape.
Yeah, it really
Simply
does
put,
make it look more accurate.
That standard
I love
spotlights
it.
just can't achieve. Area lights make the most sense for rectangular-looking light fixtures such as signage. It would have been hard to reproduce the lighting from these types of sources with more punctual lights.
Yeah,
Hi,
it really would have
my
been.
name is Mathieu Tétrault, and I'm a senior
What's
lighting
up,
artist
Mathieu?
on Dead Space Remake.
Mathieu
Our
Tétrault.
lighting artists are able to craft the lighting in real time and control exactly how much indirect light, or global illumination, is bouncing around the scene. In previous game, we had to do offline calculation to pre-compute lighting and apply it to geometry in the form of light maps. This was time-consuming for artists and will limit any drastic lighting changes.
Yeah,
Our remake is using a new GPU probe system, which allow real-time approximation of indirect light.
Whoa, that's pretty
Artists can get direct
sick.
feedback from the change and can better match the amazing concept art.
That's good
Art
that you can
tools
get
allow
direct
lighting
feedback
artists
from that
to
too.
visualize individual lighting passes and material properties, to isolate issues and iterate on quality. As each light is activated and dialed in, we can see the bounce lighting react in real time.
That's
This
really
approach was
sick.
essential
I think
to ensure
lighting
we
is
can
so
accommodate all drastic
cool.
lighting changes that occur in real time in front of the player. Scary lighting changes,
Ooh, that is spooky lighting right there.
quarantine,
So keep in mind, this is development footage. This is not even a representation of the final version. When I'm
Light
already
flickering.
blown away already. Like I told you, like lighting is one of my
Nucleus fixture
favorite
on the
aspects.
ship,
Like look at
much like
this.
it would have
This
been
is
assembled in a shipyard.
this
Then
does
we
not.
give
Oh my
an area
god, the
a distinct
difference
character
is just
by changing the
insane.
behavior and setting on each fixture instance. This allows each area to have
Totally
its own
changes
symmetry
the
mode,
atmosphere.
ambience, and level of horror. We focus on developing credible light behavior, such as flickering, that is specific to different types of light, from fluorescent to incandescent and halogen. Imagine an old fluorescent light tube
crazy.
constantly flickering while trying to turn on. In this video, we can see how the electrical current is driving the behavior of different fixture technology, from fluorescent to incandescent.
What about the I want to see. There it is, the emergency light. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Guillaume Goudreau. I'm a lead outsource
What's up,
lighter
Guillaume
on the
Goudreau?
Dead Space team. In game development, we often use fog to help simulate atmospheric
I
perspective.
have
and
noticed
add
that in a
ambience
lot
to
of
a level.
games. They
It
use
is
fog.
used to communicate a sense of depth and detach the different elements of the background. In Dead Space, the atmosphere of the ship is one of the key contributors of the sense of horror. To create that atmosphere, we've gone one step further. We are putting a lot of energy into creating a realistic volumetric fog solution. First, we need a lot of control to create the dreadful atmosphere expected in Dead Space. With our system, we can simulate a layered fog approach. We have control over the texture that move and shift inside of the fog. We can control the speed of the movement and detail in the texture. We can recreate a fog creeping along the floor. We have also
That's
control
so
over
spooky.
the absorption. It gives
It's
the feeling
eerie.
of a thick, dense smoke that absorbs light.
I like
Very
that.
much like the smoke that collects on the ceiling during a fire. We can also control the color of the fog for those moments when we need a little extra punch.
Just a
Second,
little extra
we
punch.
need a convincing light interaction with the fog. When we combine our lighting and the fog, we immediately see the impact. We can easily sculpt and tweak the shard of light cutting across the room. It really adds a lot to a scene. We can go from the simplest environment to a gloomy looking scene. Lastly, we need something flexible. Whenever we have a big change and we need to adjust the mood of the scene, we can animate and adjust the environment fog.
So cleansing.
This is especially useful when we do transition from the inside of the USG
Look at the
to
amount
outside.
of stuff that you need
We will
to
be able
know.
to contrast the heavy ambience of our interior with the complete lack of atmosphere in the outer space.
That is crazy. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm really excited for the Dead Space remake. Dead Space is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. I am a little sad that the company, is no longer there, but they got taken over by another. And but I am appreciating all the time and work that they are putting into the Dead Space remake, because it does deserve that. Because it's seriously such an amazing game. And just series in general. Well, the third one isn't that great, but first and second one, mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. But you guys got to let me know what you thought about this art deep dive into the refining light effects, because I think, again, for the third time, the lighting effects is one of the most important aspects of the game to just wrap in that story that you're trying to tell, to bring in the atmosphere, everything under the sun. And of course, like we saw that one change in the hallway, like it was regular, whatever, and then they changed the lighting and it was automatically spooky. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this video and the other Dead Space videos that recently came out. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at. You can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.